you can see, back in the car. Got those 410 gears installed. Shout out to my guys at Tune by Norm, always doing awesome work for me. Super excited to have the car back. We're gonna get rolling soon, let the car warm up for a second, get rolling. We'll show you guys the difference at gear change made at cruising speed. I do have to break it in for a little bit, and then we could beat on it and see the real difference. But if you guys will soon to get to know me, if you don't know me already, that break-in period probably won't be very long. But yeah, we'll break these gears in for a few miles and then beat on it a little bit. I'll show you guys cruising speed difference. Mustang driving home from my guys at Tune by Norm. Big shout out to them. Like I've said in the previous videos, they do the little bit of work that I don't feel comfortable with doing or don't have the specialty tools or tuning and stuff like that. They do tuning, performance work, any kind of performance modifications you need for the car. That's the best shop you can go to in South Louisiana by far. They do great work, fairly priced, super cool guys over there. So yeah, if you have like a higher end car, more expensive performance type car, feel free to give those guys a shout out. I'll put their Instagram and information in the description below. 50 miles an hour, 1600 RPMs. So I'll show you guys what to expect when you get those 410 gears. Guys, so here you can see the difference it makes at cruising speed. It doesn't make a huge difference at cruising speed. It's probably at 1700 RPM now instead of 1550, 1525. So another 150 to 200 RPM at cruising speed. So I don't know how well you guys can hear me, but this is the biggest difference I've noticed. I'm in third gear right now, which is what I usually do roll races from. And as you can see, it's at 3500 RPM at 60, whereas before it would be around 3000 RPM. So that's a big difference in the roll races right there. As you can see, once you get in higher RPM, you're gonna notice more of the difference in the gear change. We'll start off with a little unboxing. This should be the new rotors and pads. We are actually getting the car back tomorrow from my guys over at Tune by Norm with the 410 gear. Excited to get the car back. Can't wait to see what difference it makes with those 410 gears. And actually, a little surprise that Mitch over at Tune by Norm sent me. The car actually had 373 gears in there. So someone had been in that before me, which I didn't know. And I was debating whether to go 373 or 410. So thank God I didn't go 373 because I was already in the car. But yeah, I think he said, and I also think that the 410 would be the perfect ratio for that car, at least while it's I think it would still be a good ratio even if I put more power down, but we'll keep the 373s just in case we go crazy in the future, you know. You never know with me. I'm pretty spontaneous when it comes to stuff like that, but alrighty, so here is one of those rotors here. That's the drilled, and as you can see, the slotted rotors. I think the science behind it would be the slotting is for like stopping, and then the holes would allow those rotors to cool down a lot faster. 4 of them. Excuse the mess on the table. And as you can see, the difference between the rear and the front. But yeah, these are going to be a huge upgrade to the factory ones. Like I said in the other videos, it's not fun slowing down from those speeds with that pretty screwed up pads and rotors that are on the car when I bought it. So this was long overdue, but one step at a time, we're upgrading. Here's baby. Those ceramic pads, front and back, all 8 of them. Boom. Yep, so pretty straightforward. New new rotors and new pads. I do have a little surprise whenever we go to install these. You got to stay tuned for the next video for that. I don't think I mentioned in the video, but I do want to just throw in there, we're doing the motor swap and the gear swap and all of that. The tach and speedometer is a little off. I think it's when I'm at 70 miles an hour, I'm actually at 60 miles an hour is what it read on the dyno. So it is a little. To give a big shout out to my barber. As you can see, video than usual. It was just me basically showing you the difference between, which actually turned out to be 3.73 gears in the car to the 410 gears. I know it's not the most interesting thing, but a lot of people wonder, you know, what it would be different at cruising speed, which it's not a huge difference, you know, 200 RPM at cruising speed on the highway. So if you were wondering if it was going to be undailyable or bad gas mileage, it's really not that huge of a difference at cruising speed. The next video will probably be the install on the brakes and the pads and rotors that I got in. And then after that, we'll do some more break-in. I'm gonna break in off camera, break in those gears, and then we'll be able to really see what it's all about. Thank you guys. I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate you guys tuning in. You keep liking the videos, commenting, subscribing, sharing the videos. Please keep that up. You know, if you're viewing the video and you haven't clicked that subscribe button, please just click the subscribe button so we get those subscribers up. I appreciate you guys. Take it easy.